Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is Olga and in this video I want to talk to you about the first steps to take when you come to the US in order for you to find a job. So first of all, I would like to share about my experience, what I did and what I found useful and not quite when I first came in the United States. So I moved here about 6 years ago, and at about a month or two later I realized that probably should start looking for a job once I get my work permit, right? What I did might be applicable to not only teachers but to most of you guys. So step number one. So I got my degree in Russia. I graduated with an excellent diploma, which I'm a little bit proud of, and this is a transcript basically that doesn't have or has a minimum of B grades, which is 4 in our Russian standard. So in fact, in both of my diplomas, both of my transcripts, I got only 1 B and all the rest were A's. I'm a little bit proud of that little thing. Anyway, so I decided to translate my transcript and my degree into English. And since I'm a qualified English instructor, I was able to do it with no difficulties. So it took me maybe a couple of hours, I would say. Once I finished, I realized, well, probably an employer would not accept this because, well, this is just a translation. Would they really believe that I got my degree and that it's all legit and everything is fine? So I did my hasty research and I found that there are some agencies that evaluate your diploma, your degree, and they would make it they would like, I would not say they match it. They would evaluate your diploma and your degree and they would confirm whether it's bachelor's, master's, or like bachelor's and maybe 1 year of master's, so something like this. And with that evaluation you can proceed with your education. You can continue your education, getting your master's, PhD, etc. Or you can continue looking for a job. So this is what I did. Step number 2, I sent my paperwork to one of those agencies. There are plenty, but I was looking at 2 in fact, and these are WES, W-E-S, and ECE. I'm not affiliated with any of them, so I'm just saying what I did and it worked. Anyway, those agencies, they have a list of services that they offer you, and one of them was making sure the translation is good enough. So I ordered that service as well because I'm like, well, I did translate, but sometimes, you know, some of the subjects are different from what we, for example, it could be one thing in a dictionary, but then you come to an English-speaking country and it's a totally different thing. So I ordered that service, and on top of that I ordered evaluation, I think subject by subject, something like that, because I was thinking if I don't have enough classes I probably would continue my education and would go back to college to finish my degree if that was not enough. Well, 2 months later, to my greatest surprise, I got my evaluation back, and I was pleasantly surprised because I was expecting bachelor's plus 1 year master's, but since it's an English degree they evaluate it as a master's because I believe for English master's you only need 1 year. So my degree was equivalent to the master's degree of ESL/teaching English as a second language or teaching proper English here in the United States. So again, step number 1, translate your transcript or find someone to translate the transcript. There are so many agencies and services to help you with that. Step number 2, send your paperwork for evaluation. Okay, step number 3, you definitely need to create a LinkedIn profile. Why? Well, I know in some countries like Russia it's banned, but in the United States it's exceptionally helpful looking for a job. First of all, it helps you to kind of create an online resume. If you don't have one, for example, this is a place to start. And secondly, it helps you build your network. Why do you need to build up your network? Well, you're going to be connecting with that person and this person, and then someone will see your resume and they might send you a job offer. That happened to me multiple times. Actually, I think I get about an offer or 2 a month, though I'm just an English teacher, so think about what you can be doing, right? So I get about like 2 offers a month, and since I'm quite satisfied with my current job, I just say thank you, but no, but I still keep those connections, well, just in case. So step number 3, create a LinkedIn profile. It's an online resume. You put all your information from your resume to that website, to that platform, and start building your network. We'll talk about it a little later in another video. I will help you with building up your network. Okay, that was step number 3. Step number 4, start looking for a job. There are a lot of websites to help you with that. It depends on your field. The easiest ones are Indeed.com or Monster. There is another website. I was looking for a job in CCC registry. It's California Community College registry. So this is a website that helps you to find a job in a community college. But frankly speaking, both of my community college jobs were not found there. So, but it worked for other people, so it does work. Another website to look for a job is higher education, and you can find plenty of offers there. But I'll tell you about my experience, how I found my jobs here. So far I have had 3 jobs in 6 years, and I keep 2 right now. I work part-time in 2 community colleges of California. It's convenient, so it works well for me. Anyway, so start looking for a job. Step number 5, find friends, build connections. Why should you do this? Because frankly, the first job I got in the United States was a fantastic place, and I loved it a lot. In San Francisco, teaching English, and I was really surprised and happy to work there. But how did I find it? Through connections. I had a friend, and she's like, oh, you know, Olga, I have a friend, and I think they're looking for a Russian teacher. So we got connected, and that was the way I found my first job. So it happened through connections. You can have a fantastic degree, you can have fantastic transcripts, you can have years of experience, but if you have no connections, it's going to be quite difficult. So build connections. Alright guys, well, that's it for today. We looked at 5 steps how to find a job as an immigrant. So step number 1, translate your transcripts. Step number 2, send them for evaluation to an agency. Step number 3, create a LinkedIn profile and online resume. Step number 4, start looking for a job using websites and various resources. And step number 5 is build up your network, make friends. Well, I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you did, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.